Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. My friends, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are someone who is brand new, excuse me. If you're someone who is brand new, welcome here. Thank you so much for clicking here. And if you are someone who always clicks here, my rider dice, thank you for doing that. Cancer, I'm here to give you a reading for the week ahead. These readings are always going to be for the week ahead, no matter when you find them. Let's take a look at some oracles here. Find out what's coming up in the week ahead for you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're going to use some oracles, and then we're going to hit it up with some tarot. We have Let It Shine. Okay, so we have some sort of a new beginning here. Something that's starting at the beginning. We've got card number 64. 6 and 4 is 10, breaks down to a 1. So we do have Let It Shine. Something, you might need to let it shine from your heart. Maybe it's time to be open about feelings, possibly, because I'm looking at the peacock is something that you can't ignore. The peacock is being very open and showing you, hey, look over here. Like maybe it's time for you to call in some attention with someone here. And I'm just looking at this peacock has the heart space. I'm hearing Neil Diamond, turn on your heart space. Let it shine to everyone you know. Let it take on a happy glow for all the world to see. Isn't that a song from E.T. or something? Yeah, I think it is because E.T. had a heart light, right? The movie E.T. We have we have miracles are endless. Oh, okay. All right. Miracles are endless. And then we have watch and wait. Very interesting energy. Bottom of the deck, we have tend to the small things. Okay. So it does feel like you will be turning on your heart light here. And when you do, I believe someone sees it. I want to say that somebody that you really, I'm going to say that you worship. I'm just going to say the cow is here. And in some cultures, right, the cow is revered. I think in India for sure that it's considered godlike or godly or of really good energy, good rapport. The cow spirit, it says miracles are endless. And I want to say that, pardon me, with card number 15 is devil energy in the tarot. I want to say that there maybe is some fear or some doubt that miracles happen. So maybe you're a person who doesn't believe in miracles, doesn't believe in magic, but I want to say that maybe this is your indication that you're wrong. I'm going to say, but the cow spirit, cows are considered nourishing. Cows are considered good luck. They're also considered good vibes. And like I said, in some cultures, they do worship a cow, right? We do have miracles are endless. And really, cows are miracles. They give us food to eat. They give us milk to drink. Like they really are miracles in their own. So I want to say that you're about to see some sort of a miracle unfold that you didn't think would ever unfold because it says watch and wait. Now we have card number 53, which is an 8. So it's you. It's about the self. You need to watch and wait because there is a miracle coming here that you've been doubting. Feeling like, no, that's never going to happen for me. Also, 1 and 5 is 6. And 6 is about recalibrating or getting a better look at it. You're more than halfway there. It's also about reciprocity. And 6 is the number of the lovers. So maybe somebody here has counted out love, counted out that even if I shine my heart space, no one's going to see it. Pardon me. Tend to the small things. This card number 4, I want to say that you may want to tend to small things in your home. We have the mouse here, the mouse spirit. So you might want to tend to small things in your home and make sure that the mice don't get in. Do you know what I mean? Because they bring disease, they bring pestilence, they get into things. You can never get them out. So tend to the small things before they get bigger. All right. Let's take a look at some tarot, and then we're going to pull one card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and that is going to be for the last week of February, because this being the week ahead is going to be for the 3rd week of February, right? The 3rd week of February. And so this is going to be the 4th week, and we'll pull a card for that. But first, let's get some tarot on the table, find out what's going on here. Let it shine. Turn on your heart light. Let it make a happy glow for all the world to see. It's time to open your heart for something, Cancer, or to something. We have the devil energy, which is very interesting because it feels like you have doubt. It feels like you have doubt. You think that if you let the world see you for who you are authentically, that they won't like it. And I say, so what? So what if they don't? Because the truth of the matter is when you do become authentic, it will push people out of your life. They're not going to be comfortable with you being who you are. But it's also going to bring in the right energies. And you might have a time in between that time where you're going to have to wait for the old stuff to go so the new stuff can arrive. The devil energy is here. And what it's doing is it's casting doubt onto you. No, you shouldn't spread that fan. You shouldn't let the people see these beautiful colors that you are. No, you shouldn't shine your heart light. I feel like the devil energy is trying to tell you not to do it. So I think that you have doubt. I also feel like maybe you have some sort of an attachment you're chained to. Like maybe you tried something in the past and people ridiculed you for it. And I think you're chained to that. And that's the devil energy. It's the doubt you're chained to. We have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, it says here, miracles, the miracles are endless, but I kind of felt like maybe you don't believe in miracles. It feels like you're caught in your mind, that you are a sort of a prisoner of your mind and you might stay there a lot. Like maybe you're not a person who really tells people what you're thinking. Maybe you end up getting trapped in your thoughts. Maybe you end up being an overthinker. Maybe you are a Gemini. But it feels like you tend to be an overthinker and you get imprisoned in your thoughts. So if the miracle is card 15, which breaks down to a 6, if the miracle is about some sort of relationship, are you shining your heart light to let it shine wherever you go? Let it make a happy glow for all the world to see. I feel like it's you don't believe in miracles. That's what it says. You're stuck in your mind here. The card that flipped out here is the Queen of Cups. Watch and wait. I feel like as you get into this vibration of let the freak flag fly, and I don't mean that literally, but maybe for some of you it is, I feel like you're kind of going to be letting people know who you are. And you feel like who you are is not something that is to be shown. It feels like somebody feels as though they should not be showing everybody who they really are. We've got Temperance. I feel like there is healing here for you and balance. And I feel like you're going to attract the right people. I'm just going to say you're going to attract the right people. Friendships, solid partnerships, collaboration, cooperation. I feel like when you decide to accept who you are in the present moment, this is waiting for the right time to let people see who you are or see your heart light. We do have the King of Cups here. And so whether you are feminine or masculine, you're represented here. It feels like you are going to attract some sort of a love ship. Somebody who is like you, someone who feels like you, maybe someone who's also a water sign, maybe someone who is quite psychic. Compassionate for sure, a great mother. This could be you. Maybe you're the feminine, but we do have feminine and masculine energy that has come out. All right, fork in the road. You're going to have to make a decision. It's the first card that fell out, fork in the road. I like this because it does show some really weird stuff. And it is about letting people shine to see who you are, right? We've got a llama. We've got a monkey. The monkey here, right? We've got the monkey. There is signs, and it's like it's pointing this way and that way to the past and to the future, but there's no labels. So it's like you get to do whatever you want. You get to make the labels. On the back of the llama is an owl, which tells me this is transformation. Whatever road you take, I feel, is going to be part of the transformation. It's card number 13, which is the death card, which is transformation. I feel like you're being carried to some sort of transformation. Something that you've never done before, something you don't expect, is going to come from you being the authentic self. We do have by the book. And so I think this is where you've been for the longest time, is by the book. Maybe you're like, well, I'm a Cancer. I should always be in my shell. Well, I'm a Cancer. I shouldn't show my feelings on the surface. Like it feels like you've been following the crowd, doing what they're doing, or making sure that you fit in, making sure that you're falling in line. But I think that this is the absolute opposite of that. I think you're tired of falling in line. All right, let's clarify a little bit. Why is the devil here? We've got Capricorn energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy. This to me looks like Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got the Empress. Let it shine. You got to let people see who you are. So it feels like you could be the Empress, right? Because when the Empress is here, all the queens are in the room. You could be the Empress, feminine or masculine, someone who is very balanced, someone who is very connected with their source, whether that's through prayer or through meditation, someone who makes a beautiful home, someone who is a great mother, a great father, loves to dote and love on people. This person is Venusian, right? This is Libra and Taurus energy. Maybe this is someone that you know. Maybe you are hopelessly chained to the Empress. Like maybe you cannot stop thinking about the Empress if you are not the Empress. Tell me more about this, please. It's like you may have an attachment to the Empress that you can't let go of. And I think that you might be deciding to start something new and letting your heart light show to the Empress, possibly. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, who is Capricorn, but also Taurus and Virgo in this reading, right? So it tells me that the Empress, because the Empress is the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles is the one who's emulating the Empress, the one who's manifesting to be the Empress. I also feel like this is telling me that the Empress is very solid and sturdy on their own, that they don't really need you. They're financially well off, but this person is very dependable. This is also the person who loves to dote. Both of these energies here, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, are both feminine leaning energies, but also have masculine energy, so don't get fooled by that. But this is somebody who loves to keep the home, who loves to keep a beautiful home and make things beautiful for the people around them. The Empress is the drop of water in the ocean. And when you drop that water in the ocean, it ripples out. Anybody who knows the Empress or the Queen of Pentacles is going to benefit from that energy. I feel like you have benefited from that energy and you now can't let go of it. It feels like it is an energy that is outside of you, Cancer. We have the Strength card, so you're holding back. You might be holding back from the Empress. You might be holding back from showing your heart light to the Empress. You might be holding back from letting yourself shine bright enough to attract the Empress. Or if you are the Empress, maybe you've just decided that it's time to let people know that you're the Empress, to let people know that you're standing your ground, you're on solid ground, that you can take care of yourself and you don't have any needs. You don't need anything. You might want something, and that's totally different, but I feel like you are standing on your own here. You are capable on your own, but I also feel like you're trying to find the courage to let someone see your heart space. So maybe then possibly we can have a new beginning. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Why are you stuck in your head, Cancer? You're in the crab shell here, my friend, because you need to make a decision. There is a choice here. It feels like you do have a choice, but it almost feels like it would be a damn miracle if it worked out the way you wanted to. Temperance just fell out. I want to say that this is the moment of alchemy. This is, if there is any time for you to make a decision, a balanced decision, I feel like it's the right time. Temperance is usually the Angel Michael is usually depicted here. Doesn't look like the Angel Michael to me on this one, but it feels like, we're balanced, right? Water and fire. Balance. This is Sagittarian energy. So it does feel like you are about to make some sort of a decision, as it's the moment of alchemy. And if you are able to get out of the Eight of Swords, the decision you're about to make is, I feel, going to bring in some sort of a miracle, something that you thought that you could never gain access to. We have Gemini energy here. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, I think that the reason that you might be a little bit cynical about what's going on here in the week ahead, it feels like in the middle of the week, you're like trying to get out of the Eight of Swords because you have to make a decision. Now is the perfect time. But I think what is blocking you is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like You don't believe in miracles because something has gone awry for you. I want to say that maybe you were in a long-term relationship that ended. You may have been in a marriage that ended. And so it feels like that's the reason why you're in the Eight of Swords. You no longer believe in miracles because you thought that this was the one that was going to work out for you, and it didn't. So either there has been a huge impact in your finances, in your abundance possibly, but I feel like it's also could be a long-term relationship that went south and didn't work out for you here. We do have Sagittarian energy here, if I didn't say it. Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, and Libra. Virgo, and Leo. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Feels like you just need to watch and wait. We've got the Page of Cups. We have the Fool. And we have the Star. I love that energy. I want to say that if you decide to step forward and show someone your feelings, we do have the Page of Cups here. This person looks hopeful to me. Like, will you accept my cup? There are fish and water, and to me that is abundance. I want to say that there might be a slight sort of age difference here that we're dealing in because we're dealing in queens and pages. This could also represent love, that maybe somebody here has big love for you and you have affection for them, or vice versa. It also feels like there is an apology that needs to happen here. Watch and wait. It feels like you need to come up with an apology, or you feel someone needs to apologize to you in order to have this new beginning, in order to take this leap of faith, that maybe there needs to be an apology first. And then we have the Star. I feel like you're wishful. It's wishful thinking. It's wish fulfillment. I feel like you can have whatever it is that you want if you just wait and trust in the universe. Whether this is love or work or a friendship, take it as it resonates here. Tell me who the Queen of Cups is, please. Just want to pull a card on the Queen of Cups here. Who's the Queen of Cups? Is someone you've given reciprocity to before. So you know this person. You've been out to dinner with them. You've given them things. Possibly you've exchanged gifts with them. It feels like at some point in your life you were giving them more than you were giving everyone else. So it does feel like this is someone in your pentacle world, possibly. Someone that you moved on from, or someone that moved on from you. It feels like it was too chaotic and you just cut it out, or they cut you out. But it feels like somebody here went from the chaos to the calm here, needed to get into calmer waters. So it does feel like this is someone that you know, this Queen of Cups. They could also have water in the chart. Tell me what the fork in the road is. I think the fork in the road is with the Queen of Cups, I think. That's what it feels like. The Queen of Cups is your wish fulfillment. You want to have a new beginning with this person, but you either require an apology first or you need to give an apology first. Because I feel like you see this person as abundant. Like it's almost, headed towards the 10 of Pentacles. We're past the 5 and now we're at the 6. I feel like you want to give somebody reciprocity here. I still think you need to trust in the process and let go of control and let the universe take care of it. Tell me about the fork in the road. That's the end of the month. Tell me about the fork in the road. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the 3 of Swords. So the fork in the road is this. I do feel that there is you in the 8 of Swords, right? 5 and 3 is 8. But I also think that you are in a disconnect with the Queen of Cups. We have Aquarius energy here as well as Aries now. And I want to say that you and the Queen have not been speaking. I feel like there was some heartbreak here because we do have heartbreak, disappointment. I feel like you're scared that if you move forward and you give this apology, or if you move forward and this person apologizes, either they're not going to be honest about their apology, or that you don't know if you can say it, that you don't know if you can say that you're sorry. But I feel like you feel somebody needs to have some sort of an apology. So I feel like you're not speaking to someone, or there's spotty to no communication. And the Five of Pentacles tells me that it went from spotty to communication to nothing at all. We ended up being disconnected completely, and it's heartbreaking. I don't know what happened in between, but we have the Eight of Swords here. Somebody moved on after giving reciprocity to this person, that somebody moved on here. I feel like this person is still your wish fulfillment, and you're at the fork in the road. Do I give the apology? Do I put myself out on a limb? What do I do? At the end of the month, what is it that you need to do to get out of that energy of worry? You need to close the chapter. You need to, I feel what you need to do is you need to go to this person and say, look, the Fool is here, the World is here. It tells me we're going to clear the slate. We're going to take a new leap of faith here. And the World card is, what we're going to do is we're going to close the door on all of this strife. The Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Swords. It feels like you want to say something, because this person here does have an Ace of Swords that they're clutching in their hand. It feels like you still, like there's things that are left unsaid. I want to say that this is going to be a milestone for you. That maybe you're not the person who usually apologizes. Maybe you don't usually accept apologies from people once they've done you wrong. Maybe you're someone who holds a grudge. But it feels like this will be a milestone. And once this is done, once this chapter is over and closed, that means that you're able to begin again. We have the Fool, or we have the World card and the Fool. So if we close the chapter, we will definitely be able to start again. We do have the Page of Pentacles. It feels like there is an opportunity in the future, but you are not sure that things are what they seem or not. It's like with the Moon energy here, that's your energy, Pisces, Cancer energy. It's like, are things really what they seem? It feels like someone here is struggling to trust their intuition. That's what it feels like. You're holding on to hope that even though you can't see the situation, that this opportunity, maybe to apologize, maybe to get back together with this person, is something that'll work out. And look at that, the King has appeared again. I think the King has appeared again because I feel like your perfect person, or your soulmate, or this person is someone that you have history with. This person is someone that you care deeply for. This is someone you're deeply connected to because of the nostalgia you have with them. And I feel like you really do want to have a conversation. I'm going to leave that right there, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you. I will be back next week. Thank you for all the ways you love on this channel. And I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.